Hello. In life, God created each and every one of us with unique talent and passion. How you decide to nurture, build to make it come true depends on you. Welcome. This is Melda Med Events on Events Hotspot. I'm Melda Med, your host. Today we are live at the Miracle Day studio in the heart of Lagos. Guys, I tell you, it's going to be one-on-one. You are going to enjoy it. So have fun and stay tuned. Today we celebrate the 50th year memorial of a music icon, a legend whose music transcended time, touched hearts, and inspired generations. As we celebrate the late Majek Fashek, we not only celebrate his incredible talent, but also the legacy he left in the world of music and nature. Born on the 6th March 1963 to a Nigerian mother and an Edo father, he began his music journey in the 1980s. He gained national fame in 1988 with his solo debut album, Prisoner of Conscience, featuring the hit song Send Down the Rain. Known for his powerful voice, dreadlocks, and message-driven lyrics, touching on freedom, love, and African pride, Majek Fashek died on June 1, 2020 in the United States after a prolonged illness. He remains one of Nigeria's most iconic musicians. It is an honor to reflect on his life and impact with our guest, Mr. Uzo of Miracle Day Music, his former manager while he was alive. Welcome, Mr. Uzo.
Thank you
May
very
I know
much.
you more?
Anyway, my name is Rainmaker Uzomade. I was born in Lagos here. My parents are from Delta State, Kwale, precisely. I'm a music artist, also the MD CEO, Miracle Day Music, and former active manager of our legendary icon, Majek Fashek. He has gone singing with the Angels. I'm still speaking to the Angels and still negotiating for him right there. So, Majek also, apart from managing him, my Miracle Day Music managed him over 14 years till he left to be singing with the Angels. Nice. And right now, he's a friend, he's a brother. We're very close, the closest person since I was born, and I'm his closest person. Thank you.
I'm sure the viewers out there will be very surprised.
No, they won't be surprised because go anywhere, just type Majek Fashek online. You will see me right there. You see, there are times you see anything that is truth, real, you see, you don't need to paint it there. Just once you type you don't even need me. Type Majek Fashek, I will still come up. So we are as good as I still miss him till tomorrow. And I also thank you for all the way from England you came and you are concerned at the people coming from different parts of the world. And once it's about Majek Fashek, I'm always available to speak because it's undiluted truth.
Yeah.
Let me even use this opportunity to say something. About 3-4 days ago, I saw a guy with dread was talking all kind of things on internet, asked about views. You see, nowadays, journalists, people, everybody wants to chase clout. He was just talking all full of nonsense.
So let's take a trip down memory lane. How did you first meet late Majek Fashek?
Oh, great. That's a big question. Now, you see, I'm a musician myself, and it happened that while I was a kid, I used to watch Majek Fashek. Even we were on the same street on Maryland Crescent. Then he was actually working with Iptonia. May his soul rest in peace. So then he was driving Volvo, and me and my friends would drive Volvo. So every evening when Majek come with, I never knew in my life, honestly speaking, that I was going to manage Majek someday. I look up to him, and I never knew God was building me towards that level. So anytime Majek is coming, we just on. He knows that we'll drive our Volvo. We'll just drive behind him. We'll be hailing, Then he came back from his first trip, 1992. I was still very, very young, like a kid, So, and we met then. I still never knew I was going to manage him. We still met in California, in the United States. Majek, how far are you? Oh, son, how you doing? He said, man, you are doing great. I like your spirit. I like what you do. Come on, someday we worked together. I didn't understand what he was talking about, you know. Then after some time, now I will now met finally. I never knew I was going to even manage him. So it happens that after I had a record label, I was playing music in different countries, different cities, and so after that, after winning Cora Award with some of two artists assigned on Miracle Day Music, making a Siam, you can check it online.
Hope you can see it.
You can check it online. So when we came back from the Cora Award, my artists were doing great and all that. So someday I went back to the United States, then came back to Nigeria. Then Sunday, I met one of my artists said, boss, why don't you put Majek among the game? I said, I don't have the capacity. Put Majek aside. So after then, different news were flying around and all that. So I was like, okay, I would like to have a little support. Then I had our first meeting was with a lady that was taking him around and all that. So all I needed to provide, I knew about music, I know about artists, how to package an artist, but I see something is not right there.
Right.
So when they want to go out, I said, no, I have to bring out vehicles. And in my house, like this is my studio right here. If you're a proper musician, you know what it is for a musician.
Yeah.
But there was nobody to manage me then, so I decided to go behind to do this. So that's when I said, always going for shows, I have to pack it, put everything down. So my dad is always telling me, come for these shows. He visit me and he would like me to play guitar for him. So there was a time then on my birthday, I told him I was having my birthday. I invited all artists, different musicians. ETV was even there. My dad came, I didn't want him to perform. We were upstairs in my roof, in my godo. My dad said, never. He came upstairs. He heard sound, said, never. He took over. And my lawyer was saying, this man, Uzo, hold this guy. I was like, no, don't worry about it. He's my friend. I don't need it. He said, hold this guy. I left the United States again. We lost contact. So one day I saw him with a guy called Victor, who was driving him around. One guy saw him at Fela's Shrine. And I said, you know Uzo? I said, where is he? They got my number. They called me. They came to my Godo. My dad said he's not leaving. I said, fine. I have spare rooms. I'm a bachelor and I'm single to stupor. So Majek was in my house. My house is music. Everything. You saw the way I was doing things. It was like, you can't have time. So it's like he's getting its sanity. Because people didn't understand him. If Majek wakes up, the kind of person, if he wakes up, make sure everything is around him that has something to do with his career, because that affects him and people don't understand this. And this is a secret.
I'm telling somebody that was attracted to you.
Yeah. So, few days, I was supposed to go to South Africa. Majek said, why am I leaving? I said, you don't have South Africa, I'm just going to South Africa. I want to go there, from there, go to US. I said, but you can be in the house. I noticed that Majek was not happy throughout the day till the next day. In the midnight, Majek just sang. He said, you don't understand that you are David. I said, how come I'm David? He said, God has chosen you. I said, how? I still don't understand. He said, I will know some days. So I looked at it that period. I didn't travel anymore. Then anytime they invite him, I would just, okay, everybody, arrange the guitarist, arrange. So when I see the stage, it's not proper. I have to get, even that's when I got Tope, my own personal guitarist. Okay. Because Tope, in this Nigeria, leave it. In Africa, you're going to sing, we're going to play live for you. So I bring in Tope, bring in every band, rearrange the band, put everything together. I was not thinking of managing him. I was not thinking of doing business with him, because we are like brothers, We live together. I was living in my house, he was living with me. Then from there, we started putting things together, going. And anytime my presence is there, things go well. So I never knew till the end time. My judge just told me, Uzo, do a contract. You know what make money? I said, how? He said, no, I'll make money. I said, but Majek cannot do business with you. We're already like a best friend. He said, Uzo, I promise you when you get married, I'll be your best friend. But you're still rest in peace. I know it didn't happen, but God knows the best. But I still love you for that. I'm still single, but no worries, it will happen. Maybe your son will represent that, or whatever God chooses,
Amen.
So then we started So, first of all, I was doing the damage control. Year and year and year. I was doing research. I was communicating with Chakastino. That is the guy that produced that song called Little Little Patient. He owns the song. He just gave it to one Nigerian person to be selling it. And he told me how he was highly disappointed. All the game used to send me emails. We had it because that guy knows my job in and out. Like I told you, I didn't start the management. Mine started within 2012 till date, till he left. So that's how we had all those conversations. Whatever information I need, the guy gives to me, this and that, before the guy died. But I have all the conversation, I have the email. Me and the guy were talking. The guy told me how good my job was. So I started finding out that, okay, maybe you're going to ask that question later. Let me just, so this is how I started managing
So how
in
did
my
it
record
feel?
label.
How did it feel managing such a unique talent?
Actually, first of all, I didn't believe I have the capacity. But later, I found out that I was doing it and I was doing it right. It was not a joke. Majek is like managing 13 acts. It's like managing Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, putting 12 of them together. Do you know what it is? Artists, their brain not there here. And myself, and because thank God, this thing just helped me out. Even me, the way you look at artists, the way they think, they are different human beings.
What do you think set late Majek Fashek apart from other artists?
Miracle is abnormal. Majek is different. I have many things I can say to you. Now, first of all, that rain thing that used to fall, Majek did not do any juju or whatever. It's a sign. God, you know, me and him every 2 a.m. in the morning, even in America and in England, because he lived with me in different countries. We always talk in the midnight. We talk about life, talk about everything. And at times when he comes, they say, Uzo, say, now God give me, I could just sing rain go fall. It is not his power. You see, that is a calling. It shows that, yeah, this is it. Just like when 3 wise men were going, they saw the star and they said, oh, something's happening. So Majek actually has a sign. That's just the difference about all of them. And you can't compare to tomorrow. No. Forget many awards, forget many. Nowadays we use Instagram, internet, all those things to push. Because then Majek, those days we don't have any of that. Even NTA resume by 4, close by 10. But Majek set up show, stadium, the full. Before all these boys were born. With due respect, I appreciate everyone. I'm not trying to, but the reality is, before then, so even 1 week, that, okay, where they have a show for, then communication was, even there is nothing like mobile phone. Tell me, all these facilities everybody is having now, that was wrong. Imagine Majek this day. That means Majek, they'll be using 2 countries to watch him. They'll be using 2 countries to watch him. Majek is as big as World Cup. I'm not exaggerating. Then, what I'm about to say is Majek is an export, is was a gift to Africa. Yeah, indeed. Even as we speak, you know, when Majek is, in fact, Majek was in Interscope. And people like Dr. Dre, Snoop, they know Majek. Even Beyonce, Jay-Z, they know Majek.
Of course.
Even Wyclef, they go watch him. Majek was top notch. In fact, in Jamaica, go today. Majek is still well known as well. Because look at the redemption song he did. Again, that one sold more. The Bob Marley family made money. They have to sign him in their record label, Top Gun.
Are you serious?
Yes. Majek make too much money for them. But even welcome to Hotel California. People didn't know it's Majek.
Serious?
Oh, that shut down the whole United States. Now, even before Majek left to meet with the angels, there was one song, We Are Not Afraid. Oh, no. Majek, actually for you. Even my music and yours is not to go the same line, but I still twirling. Understand, people must know a lot of untold story of Majek will come out. I have them with proof. You know, if other people want to talk, they will go and copy. Or they might use somebody to about me. Paste. I don't need all that because I have it in video, I have it live, and it's Majek. People didn't act like him. I was called by Prime, where somebody came that they Prime, whatever, Prime World, I don't know, they wanted me to. But I looked at where it is from. No, I'm not satisfied. I'm going to tell the story because my story has its reality. That is why when he died, when he left, sorry, I said died. Majek, because Majek music still lives. When they announced it, a lot of medias in America, all over the world, they knew, but they were waiting for me to. I switched off my phone for almost 8 to 12 hours. My lawyer in Canada need to send people to my house. On your phone, what are you doing? Because I knew the heaviness. Because
It's
there was
huge.
a time when we were in the hospital for 3 days, I was charging phones and talking. My jet is too huge from China, from Madagascar, from end of the world. They still call it, they know my numbers. So when people talk at times, gather, do this, at times people do things for clout.
Yeah.
Or they want, nowadays people want to blow up so that they can hear about it, they can have many followers. Like the guy that just did about 6 days ago. People have been sending it, and I looked at this guy. He was talking, he said, 2005, story of 2016, saying it in 2005. Different stuff. He was just on
Mixing
YouTube.
everything.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me, but, I'm going to debunk that very soon. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Majek is a great person. A lot difference. At least the difference is already clear. When Majek sings, when he sings that direction, be rain the fall.
Rain fell.
That is another problem I had. We might have 4 engagements. Once we arrive, they will say, no, you can't go. And I say, no, let's do whatever we need to do here and leave for other places. You know what people will say to me? They said, no, na Majek will go put life, no matter who the artist is. Everywhere I've ever, even Lucky Dupe in New York, Lucky Dupe asked that, can you perform with you? Respect Majek. Majek is above. Is above. Majek is in the rate of Isaiah. Okay, just one thing I want to say. Google this guy, Steve Pulse. What's his name again? His real name is David Hines. For you to book David Hines to perform, you have to book him a year. Now, I'm sure it will be 2 years. We had a meeting, we had an appointment. The guy gave us appointment in Canning Town, in London. We were about going and Majek said, he needs to rest a little. I said, Majek, no, we have appointment. He said, no, he needs to rest. I said, why? He said, I need to respect him. I said, no, this guy will take us like a year or 2 years to meet. He said, Uzo, I need to rest. We had a differences that day. After that, I said, okay, we can go. And I was very angry. But guess what? The guy was delayed where he was. We arrived at the same time the guy arrived.